So we are reading the Diamond Mystery and we are on chapter 7. So go ahead and meet me on chapter 7. It looks like this. Okay, here we go. Chapter 7, A Snack and a Solution. On the way down from the Luke Smith's room, Maya bumped into Danny Braveheart and he dropped what he was carrying. Betting slips and gambling tickets fell like confetti and scattered down the stairs. Danny hastily gathered all of the fallen paperwork and cast a worried look down the stairs. Aha, thought Maya. That's what he was doing when I interrupted him earlier. He was sitting at his desk gambling instead of polishing the jewelry like he's supposed to do. And now he's afraid that Mohammed Carrot will catch him. Look where you're going, you clumsy fool, barked Danny Braveheart before disappearing into his room. Maya quickly excused herself and continued down the stairs. Jerry came down from the church tower. In the church, he ran into Roland Sussman, the man with the 3 S's. Did you spot any birds? Asked the caretaker. No luck today, replied Jerry, shaking his head. He said goodbye and walked across the street. Jerry and Maya had arranged to meet at the cafe next to the jeweler's. They each ordered apple juice and a granola bar. They took a seat in the corner of the cafe where they could talk without being overheard. It had been a long, difficult day, and it wasn't over yet. It was time for the 2 detectives to discuss what they had each seen and heard that day. They sat in the cafe for an hour, talking and comparing notes. Jerry saw a lot that Maya couldn't have, and Maya filled in on what she heard while she was working in the store. The 2 of them put together what they knew, and the clues fit together like pieces of a puzzle. This is our picture. The waitress was surprised when she checked on the 2 children. They had barely touched their food. After a while, Jerry and Maya nodded at each other with satisfaction and got up from the table. All of the pieces were in place, and they knew who the thief was. Jerry and Maya entered the jewelry store and walked toward Mohammed Carrot's office. They knocked, but nobody answered. Strange. Where could he be? Carefully, Maya nudged the door. It wasn't locked, so Maya gently pushed it open. Inside, they found Mohammed Carrot lying on his back on the brown sofa. He wasn't moving. Was he dead? Jerry and Maya rushed over. Thankfully, he wasn't dead. He was breathing, but he was lying completely still, staring blankly ahead. He must be in shock, thought Jerry. The 2 detectives saw tears running down Mr. Carrot's cheeks. They dripped to the floor where his earlier tears had begun to form a little puddle. Here's Mr. Carrot. Next page. Today, a 7th diamond was stolen, he sniffled. It's over. I will have to sell my beloved store. Not so fast, Mr. Carrot, said Maya. We think we know who has stolen your diamonds. In a flash, Mohammed Carrot sat up on the sofa, his eyes wide. And that is the end of chapter 7. Thanks for reading with me.